Have you ever heard someone talking about you in a foreign language? Growing up as the only black girl with a Haitian mom in our small Louisiana town meant being different before I even opened my mouth. But the language I was forced to speak at home made me an even bigger target. Haitian Creole, my mother insisted, was our heritage, our pride. But at school, it just made me the voodoo girl kids whispered about when I walked by. By the time I reached high school, I'd learned how to make myself invisible, to keep my head down, until Amber Williams showed up. With her Barbie-blonde hair and perfect white smile, she became the queen of our school overnight and decided that I, the Haitian girl, would be her personal punching bag. She'd mock my mom's accent in public, accidentally bump into me in the halls, and eventually adopted the nickname Voodoo Girl like it was some inside joke. One afternoon, while I worked at my family's beauty supply store, the only black-owned business in town, Amber strolled in with her entourage, loudly saying, "My dad says these people don't pay taxes. They just send their money back to Haiti." And before walking out, she added with a sneer, "God, it smells like coconut oil in here." That weekend, my grandmother Mamie flew in from Port-au-Prince. She didn't speak English and always said her head was too full of stories for new words. Monday morning, Mamie insisted on driving me to school wearing her brightest headwrap, despite my begging her not to. As soon as we arrived, Amber and her friends spotted us. "Oh my God, is that your grandma?" she shouted. "What is that thing on her head?" Mamie walked right up to her and in a thick accent said, "It must be Amber. My granddaughter has told me about you." Amber smirked. "All good things, I hope." Without missing a beat, Mamie switched to Creole and looked at me. "So this is the little witch who's been tormenting you?" she went on. "Her father was just in the store begging for credit. Lost his job. They're about to lose the house." I blinked. News to me. Amber frowned. "What's she saying?" she asked. I smiled. "Oh, just blessing you for being such a good friend," Mamie continued. "Also, her fake blonde dye isn't hiding anything. I can see her roots from here." "Tell her thanks," Amber said, clearly wanting to escape. "Actually," I said, "she mentioned your dad came to our store for credit. Something about losing his job." Amber's face went pale. Her friends looked at her, confused. "That's a lie," she hissed. "Is it?" I asked. "Because Mamie also said your roots are showing." I pointed at her hairline. She instantly touched her scalp, eyes wide, as her friends stared closer. "My dad's fine," she stammered. "Really?" "Because he was crying when he asked my mom for a payment plan. But she gave him one, said dignity matters. Even to people who insult her store." One friend stepped back. "Is that why you've been rewearing outfits?" "No," Amber cried, but tears welled up in her eyes. Then Mamie, in broken English, said, "Truth always rises, like cream, or roots." She pointed again at Amber's scalp and winked. Amber ran inside, her friends trailing behind, less loyal than they were 5 minutes ago. By that afternoon, whispers followed Amber instead of me. A week later, she was eating lunch alone, at the same table where I used to sit. 2 weeks after that, her family moved in with relatives after losing their home. I stopped hiding after that. I wore my hair natural, brought Haitian food for lunch, and when Mom called to me in Creole, I answered with pride. Just last week, I got a full scholarship to Howard. As for Amber, word is she's working in a beauty supply store in the next town. Hopefully, someone's teaching her the value of coconut oil.